Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back for the Dokkan early stream. Oh wow, I forgot the red zone stages are actually out today as well. So we've got loads of stuff to do today. Going to start off obviously with the Gamma's Extreme Z. Why did it go all the way to the bottom of the entire list? That's kind of a crazy. I'm going to start off with the Gamma's EZAs, of course. Oh man, why did it do that? Oh, that's brutal. Why does every other menu in the game have like a slider thing at the side except for the events tabs? Yeah, how's everybody doing? Happy New Year to those of you who haven't seen. Yeah, the second quiz will be false. Since I've only just got up in time for like starting the stream and stuff, I haven't made the short yet. But yeah, as far as I know, the highest power level player on JP is only like 40 million. And there isn't even someone on Global that's gotten to 40 million, so the answer is false. Oh, the weakness is... Oh, okay, the game crashed. Nice. The weakness is superheroes, so this should be pretty easy. Super Saiyan 3 Diamond Goku with Super Saiyan 4 active attack for anniversary.
Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.
Absolutely not. Oh, for God's sake, stop.
All right, let's get this started.
Game, why? Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Yes, we do love 30-stage EZAs. Also, I'm very interested by the fourth... Are you serious? What is it doing? The 4,000-day Goku thing. It's like... 39 million is the highest according to whatever that website is, but like the people who are actually friends with that person have posted screenshots and they are actually at 40 million already. Oh, is that my... Did I update the team before when the EZA... I was like showing what the team will look like post EZAs. Because yeah, I have to take them off really. I have to remember, because he doesn't have superhero as his actual lead, does he? It's movie heroes. So I've got to be careful who I'm actually putting on there. The gods. I'll just put you on there for support, I guess.
Right,
Friend Beastless Gohan, let's go. Yeah, Megate is the highest at 40 million. Just finished the night shift, nice. Kid Goku versus Demon King Piccolo for the anniversary would be peak snooze fest. There we go. I'll get the good old auto clicker on and off we go. Now, I've said it before and I say it all the time, but like I do think that OG DB Saga deserves recognition and stuff, but it's just, for a lot of people, it's just not hype.
all right, let's do this.
Yeah, I saw the thing today about the 4,000 day Goku or whatever it is. I am at day... I put it in the Discords because I knew I'd forget. I'm at day 3,431.
Alright, let's do this.
So, minus 3, 4, 3, 1. So it's going to take me 569 days. In fact, if I Google it, because Google will just tell me, when is 569 days from today? Thursday, the 29th of July, 2027 is when I'll get the 4,000 day Goku. Hell yeah, can't wait. I'm sure he'll be super relevant still in the 12th anniversary meta.
Alright, let's do this.
Because, yeah, it's like alternative art. I don't understand. Do you get to pick, like, which one you want to use? I'm not sure how that works. Yo, Cedric, how's it going?
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, so I retweet Toon's thing too, because Toon didn't start playing until like Goku and Frieza came out, and he's a big fan of the TOP. So Toon posted saying, check to see when I would get the 1,000 day Goku Super EZA, August 14th, 2029. So I retweeted saying 29th of July 2027 for me. Can't wait to use him in the 12th anniversary meta GDC content.
Alright, let's do this.
It's like the rosé clan. Oh, so if you've but doesn't that mean then for somebody like me who obviously already has a Rainbow Link level 10, you just get a fresh new one, so you've got to link level them all over again? And I'm guessing that means you can only Super EZA one of them then, if you're getting a separate version of the card, unless they're giving you like double the Super EZA medals you need. That seems odd.
Alright, let's do this.
And he just hit 2k days recently. Man. 2k day. Imagine being at like 2,000 days and then you see that post. It's like, you can get this at 4,000 days. Like double the time you've been playing it from. Double the time you've been playing it for. Is the unit terrible? I like briefly skimmed their EZA thing, and it seemed like the Super EZA. It seemed like he could be okay, but because each orb changes, gets a ton of defense and stuff per orb, and then gets an on attack buff, so that would be multiplicative, and he has guard.
All right, let's do this. All right, let's do this.
Just some man got 900 stones. Want to get to 1,000 for the anniversary? Yes, good strategy. Imagine getting close to the day and they announce Dokkan 2. Yeah, exactly. It'll take me 800 days. Yeah, that's insane. I've stopped reading kits because they just let everybody do everything. Yeah. I mean, he seems decent. He only has attack and defense 177 start of turn. But he gets, for every key sphere obtained, he gets attack and defense 77%. As well as also for 4,000 turns. Or like for 1,000 turns. It doesn't matter because you're not going to go past 1,000 turns. He gets 6,000 attack and 5,000 defense for every orb obtained. As well as 77% attack and defense. And then when attacking with 24 key, which will be really easy for him to get, he then gets 77%, which is like a multiplicative bonus. So let's say he picks up like, I mean, as an orb changer, you would hope that he'd get roughly that much every time. But let's say you pick up like 10 orbs, right? So in terms of defense, because I guess that's the most important, he's getting 10 times 5,000 defense. He's getting 50,000 defense from that, which isn't a lot. But then he's getting 10 times the 77%, so he's getting an extra 770%. And then when he attacks, whatever that number is gets multiplied by like 77% again. So if he's at like, let's say he's only at like 200k defense start of turn, right? You pick up 10 orbs, so he gets plus 770%. That already puts him to nearly 2 million. Then he attacks, and then he gets plus 77%. So that puts him to like 3 million defense. And that's if his start of turn defense is only like 200,000. Which I don't know what it will actually be. So yeah, so like with 10 orbs, he already has 3 million defense and guard, which I know it sucks because it's really hard to get him. It's like 4,000 days, but he is technically a free-to-play card that everybody just gets for free. And he's doing 3 million defense and guard, like... So yeah, I don't think he's like terrible, or obviously I don't think he's like super good or anything, but
All right, let's do this.
People arguing about how you actually get the 4,000 day Goku thing. We all know this anniversary will be either Gogeta or Gohan. I don't think so necessarily. Like, someone commented on one of the videos, or I can't remember which video. I think we was talking about. I think it was the Will Namek be anniversary, and somebody was like, "No, it will be Gogeta or Vegeta again, like it always is." And it's like, the pattern is that it's usually fusion like every other year. Or now that they're doing more LRs and stuff, maybe we get like one fusion. But like the 10th anniversary was fusions. And then GDC, I guess technically, 3 out of the 4 were fusions, even though 2 of them were active skills. So I feel like the anniversary...
Let's do this.
Yeah, they won't do 6 LR. I hope they won't do 6 LRs again. Like, that would be... Oof. However, there's only one truth in Dokkan. If it's a Vegeta unit, he'll get shafted. Sometimes there are some better, there are some like good units for Vegeta have been over the past.
All right, let's do this.
Kieran always has terrible ideas. He is basically, at this point, is basically just a troll, but with without the necessarily bad intentions. But or basically, almost everything Kieran says in terms of things he wants to come to Dokkan is a troll, because they're all things that would be terrible for the game.
All right, let's do this.
Another theme, Super Saiyan versus Wicked Bloodline. Is there, well, I guess apart from the cooler Golden Week thing, I was going to say there's not even really that many like good EZAs for Wicked Bloodline. You got the Tournament of Power Frieza, who's not even really like.
Let's do this.
Well, I guess he is. I made that mistake the other day of thinking that he doesn't link super well with other Friezas. The only big difference is he just doesn't have big bad bosses. But not having big bad bosses makes him mid. Yeah, true. Big mid boss. It'll be kind of annoying though if STR LR Cooler gets an EZA and then Physical Cooler gets a Super EZA in the same celebration, because then obviously they have the same name, so there's like the massive conflict of like running them both together, which would be super annoying. Chain battle too. For some reason my Dokkan is showing the EZA details the same as a pre-EZA. That's interesting. If something like that is happening, I would imagine the only thing you could really do to try and fix it is just quit the game. Just turn STR Cooler. Well, that's what the idea. What they should do is just turn the Physical Cooler into a floater. He already has all the thing with like the built-in additionals, but just give him like massive support if he's in slot 3. Give him like massive support and like dodge or damage reduction if he's in slot 3. So he's just fully designed to be a slot 3 floating tank. That would be cool. Locking the stage, he gets locked in slot 1 and dies. Yep, true. Your luck was pretty good last year, feeling lucky for the anniversary. Well, the thing is with my luck last year, my luck in part 1 was actually terrible. Like, to the point where I was actually like genuinely kind of depressed after, like, with part 1, because obviously I could still make content on the private server, so it wasn't the end of the world. But like, it's always annoying when I can't do stuff with my own account. Because, yeah, part 1, I literally only pulled Blue Evolution Vegeta. I didn't pull Vegito or Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then, fortunately, I got lucky in part 2. I pulled all of the part 2 units, like, straight away. I think I spent, like, 500 stones and got all of the part 2 units. Because I got Gogeta, I think, almost straight away. And then I did a couple of 100 stones on the Carnival banner and got both Frieza and Gohan. And then that gave me enough, because I'd spent so many stones in part 1 and got shafted. That gave me enough to... that gave me enough to pity Vegito. So then I was only missing Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then I only got him because they gave us one of them for free. So really, overall, like, my luck for the anniversary last year wasn't that great in part 1. In part 2, it was really good, because I got all the part 2 units, like, very quickly. Okay, apparently, so I just saw a Protons thing. Apparently, you do actually get 2 different super... I just noticed the data download thing. So you get the new 1000 Day Goku card art thing as, like, a separate card. And then you get Super EZA medals for the original one and the new one at the same time. So you can Super EZA both of them. So the one that, like, I already have, that's like Rainbow Link level 10, I can Super EZA him. And then, yeah, I get a brand new card that is like the Rosé clones. It's the exact same card with a different art. And then you can Super EZA him. Although, oh yeah, you get the extra EZA medals as well. So... the new version comes with the medals to EZA and Super EZA him, like, straight away. And it means another unit to Link level, but he's an all types lead, so he's really good for being the leader of a Link level team, so that's fine. Oh, so the new stages for the Red Zone as well, Metal Cooler and Bio Broly. Interesting. Yeah, go. How's it going? My luck was the same as usual. I pulled the units I didn't want and had to go hard for the ones I did. Frieza Cooler reversible exchange would be awesome. It's funny that they did that free-to-play one. That's like the exchange. But it's like an old-school type exchange. And then we got reversible exchange like not long after that. Which is a shame, because that would have been cool to just have the... like, have them have waited a little while. Because they obviously knew they were releasing reversible exchange as the big anniversary thing. It would have been cool if they'd waited. Although it's not until now, obviously apart from the free-to-play one we got for the anniversary. But it's only now that we finally have TUR... first TUR reversible exchange characters, so... apparently Metal Cooler has locking.
Let's do this.
Man, really, this is like stage 20. Like, you gotta love 30 stage EZAs, right? Nah, it'll be 4K. Unfortunately, it will be 4K days. It always is. Who's a bigger troll, you or Dark FE? Probably you. Droid Forces is dead category forever, hopefully. Yeah, fortunately though, we just got... I mean, that's one of the reasons why they always do this, right? Where they make the new release characters be good for the new events that have just come out. Imagine the anniversary was Tag Blue Vegeta and Goku versus Final Form Frieza into Gold, and Tag Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta versus Metal Cooler into Metal Cooler Army into Core. I mean, that would be kind of cool. Like,
All right, let's do this.
you get a Frieza wrap this time instead of Cooler. Hell yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da. Will be my 4-unit choice for the anniversary. I mean, are we talking realistic or are we talking anything I could possibly want? This EZA event is like festival. Fortunately, it's not quite that long. I mean, if it could be anything, it would be, yeah, like Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And then the big announcement for, like, Part 2 would be that Amatsu has acquired the rights for Heroes. And then the Part 2 LRs are Kaioken, like Kaioken Blue Vegito and Kaioken Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or something. And that's when we then get all the Heroes EZAs. They would announce the first, like, then we'd get the first Super Heroes Super EZAs. And everything would be peak. Do or die time. You personally get to make a hero celebration anything you want in it, but you must beat Festival 10 times in a row. I mean, I feel like I could do that now. No, I don't care about Kid Buu. We've got plenty of summonable Kid Boos. Like, the LR Kid Buu meme is just something that I personally do not care about, like, at all.
All right, let's do this.
Also, why does it want to give me... I don't understand why it wants to give me the... Gohan as a friend and not... like Gamma 2 and Piccolo or something. But yeah, I feel like with the characters that we have now, and the couple of times I've done it with like the missions and stuff, I feel like I could put together a team that would consistently beat Festival every time. The only way to make it like really hard is that you would just have to make it so that you have to beat Festival even like once, but you can't scout a fish for the supers in the last like 10 stages. Because sometimes just things like knowing where to put like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the Daima stage so that he can counter at least one of the supers is really important to like even being able to actually beat that phase. Yeah, but everyone on the team is on Gohan's lead, and Gohan has the best leader skill. Like, why would it not give me him? I don't understand. Like, if I was using someone on the team who wasn't on Gohan's lead by accident, then I would maybe get it, but... Oh, wait, maybe I am. Movie heroes, Hybrid Saiyans. Okay, yeah, Kaioken Goku's not actually on Gohan's leader skill. There we go.
Let's do this.
Well, that's what I mean, though. Like, Scouters in the team, so, like, fusing Gogeta and then resetting the app and not fusing him. Like... Yeah, it's because I filtered by superhero. That's the annoying thing about Gohan's lead not actually being superheroes. He gives plus 50% to superhero, but... Oh, no resets. I mean, in that case, I feel like it might be impossible. I don't know. Prefer short event or long event meta? I don't mind, personally, longer events to have like the ability to actually get your units to stack up and everything. I think that's cool. But it also depends, because I don't like it when events are really long, but then you get to the end and like... You know, like there's some of the anniversary, like against Jiren and stuff, where you make like... You make it like 40 minutes to the end, and then die.
All right, let's do this.
If I had to play an event for more than an hour, I'm just not doing it. Yeah, exactly. Like, a festival with new stages for the anniversary. 10 with fishing, but if you do 5, no resets. You get part 2 and 3. Wait, what? Yeah, if events start being like really long, then Tech Broly could be good, but yeah, I don't know. He's not in the best spot. He basically is a festival merchant, right? But yeah, I mean, they could do a new festival, like the carnival version that people have been talking about. I could see that being a thing for the 11th anniversary. Doesn't even necessarily have to only be carnival LRs. It could be a bunch of like part 2 LRs from like the anniversaries and stuff as well. Oh, well, that's the thing I was saying, is that my thing was that that Heroes thing would be part 2 of the anniversary. Because the question was about, like, what would the anniversary be if it could be anything I want? And part 1 would be the Daima adult Goku Vegeta. And then part 2 would be the Heroes thing.
All right, let's do this.
For who genuinely ever thought that 30-stage EZAs were a good idea? Like, it shouldn't take this long. It's been like almost 50 minutes and we still haven't finished it. I might as well take the auto thing off now. Well, that's the thing. My biggest problem with Festival is that it kind of, as much as I don't like aspects of it, it only works like as it is. Well, yeah, I know that was a different person that asked that originally, but I mean, you kind of said it after I'd said about it, so I thought you were still talking about in order to get the anniversary that I wanted. But yeah, standalone Mega Ultra Hero Celebration made by me. Oh, right, yeah, I misread that completely. It just says you get to make a hero celebration with anything I want. I mean... And if I do 5 in a row without resets... I mean, the problem is, if I try to do 5 in a row, I know my luck, I'll get to, like... Even if I manage to somehow get to the 5th one, then I'll lose. But... I'm not even sure what I would pick for a hero's celebration where I could have literally anything I wanted in it. There's so much stuff to pick from that we didn't get. Yeah, 10 stage EZAs across the board, not just for LRs, is definitely something that we need to get. %. Nobody wants to be doing an EZA event for an hour. Especially when, like... I mean, the thing is, the problem is, it's like, it's worth it because these EZAs are really good. But, like, why would you want to be doing the event? Like, the whole point is an EZA comes out and it should be like a hype, like, thing. Like, the event comes out, and it's like, oh, hell yeah, like, Gamma 1 and 2 have EZA'd, that's so cool. Like, I can't wait to jump in and, like, use these guys. And then, it's like, oh, wait. Before I jump in and use these guys, I have to do an EZA for 30 stages, which takes over an hour to do. I would pick all 4 fusions, Xeno and CC fusions. I think it would be a combo of, like, because I really want, as much as Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 is really cool, I really like the look of, like, the Super Saiyan 4 Kaioken Gogeta. So I'd pick that for 1. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Vegito. Then maybe Blue Evolution Gogeta. The problem is we already have both Super Saiyan 4 Vegetos, normal and Limit Breaker. I mean, the 3-generation beam attack with, like, UI Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, and, like, Super Saiyan 2 Future Gohan would be pretty awesome. But yeah, it's 4 AM for me by the time I finish them. Yeah, if you're in Eastern Standard Time and you've, like, stayed up to do the... It's like, by the time you've done the Extreme Z battle, it's like, do you even have the energy or the desire to then jump into events and start testing them out instead of going to sleep? Yeah, I was asked about heroes this time. I didn't just start yapping like I normally do. I don't have a problem with 30 stage ECAs and stuff. Well, that's the problem though, is it is like the event itself serves no real purpose. Like, it's not challenging or anything. Like, the whole point is you just have to do the stage so that you can then have the EZA. So I feel like it shouldn't be part of the design that it takes that long to do. Because it's like, it is designed to be blitzed through it, because the only purpose of the event even existing is so that you can get the medals to EZA the character. Yeah, it's like same with Dokkan events for awakening characters. Like, they're not supposed to be fun events that you enjoy playing for however long. They're supposed to be events that you just beat and then you awaken your characters. Like, you shouldn't be sat playing the event for an hour. Like, To be fair, superhero is way more hype than Daima. I mean, I guess that is one of those things that is very much, like, subjective, but I could definitely see people, like, saying that or having that opinion, which is, you know, completely fine. Do, 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 do. Yeah, exactly. It depends on who you ask, because yeah, it is subjective. Like, because like a lot of people, when Superhero came out, you have to remember a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it because of like the art style, which is obviously a whole different thing. But they should just let you EZA the characters immediately, and then you can do the stage if you want stones. I mean, I think they've already like created the solution because they did it with the LR EZAs, right? It's like just make all the EZAs 10 stages. Like, the perfect solution already exists. They just need to do it for more of the events. Why is it like, it seems like every single time we have a rotation where we get Frieza, there's no attacks in slot 1, which is like the only time realistically that he's actually useful on this team. They should also allow, yeah, like, I think it's one of those, if they just did 10 stage EZAs for everything, like, I don't understand why. Once they introduced that for LRs, I feel like they would have immediately started getting feedback from people that was like, yes, you should just do this for everything. So then it's like, well, what's the idea behind the decision of them being like, nah, we're good, like... I mean, aside from, I guess it's because they'd be changing something that's like an already established thing, but it's not like Dokkan doesn't do that all the time anyway with stuff. Yeah, shout out to everyone that's here for the stream. We've basically finished now. We're on the final stage. We can finally EZA the Gammas and start testing them out. So, appreciate you guys all coming out for the stream. Make sure you hit that like button if you have not already. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Oh yeah, Gohan not getting hit means he actually doesn't hit very hard straight away, does he? How many stones do you think is enough before the anniversary? Ideally, you want to try and be at 1,000 stones or more, or just over. Because the anniversary gives out about 1,000 stones. Most disappointing EZA of the year besides Trunks? I don't know. Disappointing of the year? I'm trying to think. Bardock was the year before, so... Well, that's the other thing, though, you have to remember, is, like... they wouldn't... If they added more stages, it wouldn't be for more stones. Because even a 10-stage EZA for an LR still gives 30 stones. So, at the end, I would... I would rather the game have no events to do than an event that is super boring and takes me, like, an extra hour to do. Like... Because I'll just do something else instead. Like... Because the only reason there would be nothing to do is because I've already done everything else. But... Excited to see how the first Carnival LR EZA will look. Are you ready for him to have, like, absolutely no change to his leader skill whatsoever and then people get mad? Yeah, LR, Vegeta and Trunks, you could say... I wouldn't necessarily say they're bad, obviously, but, like, one of the worst EZAs in terms of being disappointing, I guess. Oh, I might as well just use those. I don't want to change his hidden potential because I've already done it, so... I do like the fact that I don't need to have a farmed up and awakened SA5 second copy now because of the update. That's pretty good. I don't know any spare Gamma 1s though, or Gamma 2s even. Yo, Dinkelberg, how's it going? The new Super Attack doesn't show launch. It's an homage to Toriyama because they forgot. The Super Attack forgot she existed. Yeah, probably STR Kaioken Goku is a great choice for that, to be honest. I love using 4 of these Dozinkos in a row and none of them working. That's my favourite. 6 in a row and none of them working. 8 in a row and none of them working. We got 1 out of 10 so far. Considering they have a 30% chance to work, that's really bad RNG. 1 out of 11. Nope. Yeah, that is my bad. I had because I had multiple tabs open for the 2 different chats, and I was looking up the some news on the other tab, so I didn't have the Twitch chat open. That is my bad. But yeah, the gammas are summonable units, so in order to get them in the first place, you have to pull them from a banner that they're on. So they are currently on the banners that are available now, but I would say with the anniversary round the corner, it's probably not ideal to summon on the banners that are out now. Yeah, Big TX did a full rotation on both banners, didn't pull either main unit, pulled Tech Kaioken Blue Goku. Oof. Yeah, because like I don't have Tech Kaioken Goku or in hit yet, but at the same time, I'm kind of like I'm not particularly bothered that I don't have them. Let's take you off. Right, so the question is, do we do both of the do we do both of them in the same video, or do we do separate videos for each? Because they buff each other. The problem is if I do them both in the same one, then I kind of have to keep them both on the same... Well, do I have to keep them both on the same rotation? Because they work with each other, but they also work with the friend leader as well. So that also means I kind of have to take Gohan off the team, because if I have a rotation of the Gammas, then when he floats into slot 3 on their rotation, there won't be a demonic power ally on the rotation for him. But yeah, I mean, considering how much stuff is out today, I thought it was only the 2 EZAs. So doing both of them in the same video probably makes sense, because then I still have to do videos on like the red zone thing and stuff. But because we've got 2 new red zone stages and a new Super Battle Road stage today as well. I think the Kale and Caulifla mission is actually perfect for this as well, because the because in the last phase, I'm pretty sure one of them has a Key Blast super and one of them has a unarmed super. Yeah, so that works out quite nicely. Okay, so the only problem is we don't have... Do I use... Wait, can I use Piccolo and Gamma 2 as a friend? Is that a thing? Because their leader skills, I don't know if they match up well. Superhero, Special Pose, or Battle of Wits. Oh no, they're all on Superhero, so yeah, that's fine. Because I do really want to see the rotation that has like STR Gamma 2 and then like STR Gamma 1 like in the same turn. I know, I wish I had Gamma 2 and Piccolo, but even with 970 stones, I really don't want to summon. I mean, maybe... I don't like the new layout that YouTube has, because I can't see... I'll bring it up on my phone, because I can't see all of the stuff that I used to be able to see in, like, one window. Like, I can see the number of people in the chat, but I can't see, like, the likes and stuff from this screen. So we've got 60 people in the chat, but 26 likes on the stream. So... There's an Android mission for the red zone. Wish me luck, I'm going to do a multi on the Gamma 2 and Piccolo banner. Hey, good luck to Drace. I kind of want to do a multi on the Gohan and the Gamma 2 and Piccolo banner as well, to be honest. I got up to... I wasn't sure how quickly I would be able to get up to 1,000 stones. And the fact is, like, once I've done all of today's content and then got, like, tomorrow's login bonuses and stuff, I'll probably be at 1,000. So... But anyway, let's jump in and do this, because it took long enough to get the EZA actually done in the first place. So... Wow, what a terrible first rotation. Good start. We got Gamma 1, but with none of the other Gamma units, including the friend. Amazing. And now I've only got 55, two Gamma friends, and one of them, they're both 55%. Amazing.
All right, let's do this.
Wow. What are the chances of that? Good morning, what's the answer to the second question? The answer should be false. I need to make a proper short, like, for it to go up. Put my 55% Gamma friend out. I'll try to use the guests if possible. Okay, there we go, because now we have a Gamma 2 and a Gamma 1 on rotation, technically, so... Interesting. I could do this. Okay. Oh, yeah, next rotation we got Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Let's give this a go then, shall we? Hey guys, Marsegid here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be taking our first look at STR Gamma 1 and AGL Gamma 2 with their EZAs over here on the new superhero team build. I'm using my Gohan and Gamma 1 as the leader, and then a friend, Gamma 2 and Piccolo, because I don't have them, and I think it'd be cool to see them together, considering that both the Gammas buff each other, or units whose name include the other one, which means they help out the New Year's Dokkan Fests. So I thought it'd be a good idea to have both of them on the team. So we've got Gamma 1 on this Gamma 2 on this first rotation. His super attack post EZA is greatly raise attack and defense in one turn, immense damage, and he greatly lowers attack, which is going to be really useful in a lot of events. So he has his entrance animation, defense 150, and 2 additional attacks, each of which has a great chance to be a super for 6 turns. And then his basic effects, 250 attack and defense, 40% damage reduction, high chance to dodge, all allies 2 key and 40% attack, attack and defense 30% and damage reduction 10% for allies whose names include Gamma 1. So on this rotation we have the Gohan and Gamma 1 exchange unit, which means that they'll be getting an extra 30% attack and defense and 10% damage reduction. That gives Gohan, while his intro is still active, 78% damage reduction, which... it's pretty crazy. When attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets 100% attack. Every attack performed, he gets 50% attack and defense up to 200. And he gets chance to crit 20% up to 80. After performing 4 attacks, he launches an additional super. And then for 1 activation only, Scouter for 2 turns for the next, starting from the next turn. And then when he receives a Ki Blast super, he has a high chance to nullify or guaranteed nullification if it's turn 5 onwards, which is pretty good. So you can see here he's actually got slightly higher. I wasn't sure what his start of turn defense would be like. He's at 500k start of turn, which honestly isn't bad at all, considering how much he's going to jump up not only from the attacks that he does in the turn, but also his super attack effects. So I think that's pretty solid. So we'll go ahead and do this. And let's see what we're going to get here to start us off with. So his first attack of the turn is 10 million. And bear in mind, he's getting a buff, not only from his super attack effect, but from his passive, for like every time he attacks, as well as building up crit chance. So we go from 10 million straight to 14 million. It's pretty good. We now have a 40% chance to crit, which we still didn't, which is kind of funny. Then we jump up to 18. Okay. That's not bad. Do they have a Ki Blast super? Oh, he just dodged it anyway. I'm pretty sure they have a Ki Blast super in phase 1, but he just dodged it instead of nullifying. I mean, either way, he takes 0 damage, so... yeah, that's not bad. 10 million, 14 million, 18 million. Unfortunately, that means he's just shy of doing that 1 extra attack that he needed to be fully built up. But at the same time, that is also good, because we don't necessarily need the Scouter activation this early. Because if he'd done 4 attacks, then the Scouter would be available on the next turn, which I guess realistically we don't really want, because it's early enough in the event that none of our units really have to worry about the super attack at this point. So we kind of want that to activate later. Which Gamma 1's one will be interesting, because his is for receiving attacks. So obviously we want to use him more as a defensive unit. So he will be, in events where there's just a whole bunch of attacks in slot 1, you kind of can't get around the fact that he's going to get hit all of those times and get the Scouter activation. So okay, so this is a good rotation for Gamma 1. He's at 520k. So Gamma 1, obviously very similar. Also greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Immense damage. He greatly lowers defense, which isn't as useful. His buff for 6 turns is attack 150 and guard. Then he gets 250 attack and defense and 40% damage reduction. Guaranteed additional super. All allies Ki 1 defense 40%. And then attack and defense 30%. Crit chance 20%. And dodge chance 10% for allies whose name includes Gamma 2. When attacking with 12 Ki, 100% attack. For every attack received, attack and defense 100% up to 200 and damage reduction 10% up to 20. So he only has to get hit twice. And then once he's received 4 attacks, he has a 70% chance to crit and the Scouter for 2 turns from the next turn. And then unarmed super attacks, he has a great chance to nullify or guaranteed from turn 5 onwards. So he only has to get hit twice to get his full build up, which he will get on this turn, but only after he's attacked. But that's fine. So bear in mind, he's supporting this guy. This guy already has a great chance to dodge. He has an extra 10%. He also has great chance to crit. He has an extra 20% because of Gamma 1 being on the rotation. So we'll do this, and then do this. Okay, he just starts off at 28 million. Okay. I mean, he gets the attack for 6 turns as part of his intro, whereas Gamma 2 gets defense, which he does need early on, right, to start getting built up. But yeah, Gamma 1 getting a guaranteed additional super is obviously very good as well. Nice. And then we get the hidden potential additional as well. He jumps up to 32.4. That's pretty good. Then he gets hit again, so now he's got his full buff. But we didn't get enough hits for the Scouter activation, which is good, again, because we don't necessarily want it this early. And now the Friend Gamma 2. The Friend Gamma 2 is only 55%. So is my Gohan and Gamma 1. So both leads are only 55%. But yeah, guy getting some pretty good build-up in the first turn. It's so funny seeing Golden Frieza on a turn where he hasn't been attacked and he does like a 4 million attack stat. Like, obviously he's good in other ways, but it's always funny to see that on like the first turn of his where he's not being hit and he just does basically nothing. Yeah, so Gamma 2, start of the next turn, he's at 1.3 million. And he can... In fact, we might as well put him in slot 1. Because I'm sure these guys have a Ki Blast super, so... Beast just here on the team, just kind of hanging out, not really getting any use. Hey, there we go. That Ki Blast nullification, and then dodge the normal. Let's go. And then 20 mil. That makes him fully built up now, and we'll get the Scouter for the next turn. Unfortunately, he did 2 additional normals this turn, which is a bit awkward. And then we did get the extra attack as well. And another additional normal, okay. But yeah, the quiz question is false for today. I will be putting out a short in a little bit. Well, if you're watching the recorded version of this, it'll be out already. So Gamma 2's active is that he gets a permanent buff, isn't it? So let's not use that just yet. I think, do these guys have an unarmed? I think these guys have an unarmed super as well, which countering it is obviously very good because I think they seal, which would be kind of awkward. But yeah, turn 2, we're already at 1.5 million defense start of turn. And bear in mind, after being hit twice, he has what? Is it 60% damage reduction? Yeah, 60%. And then there's the super counter, which means we don't get sealed. 38.1. Damn. I mean, that's pretty good. And then, yeah, he'll have received the attacks that he needs to get in order to have the Scouter. So we've got a couple of turns of the Scouter now as well, which is very helpful. I mean, for this fight, actually not so much, because this Kale and Caulifla basically always super attack in slot 1. So there are some events where the Scouter ability for both of these guys isn't going to be as useful, because you just know where the supers are anyway. But yeah, imagine if this Gamma 2 was Rainbow and we'd used his active skill this turn. Like, the amount of damage we could be doing in this one turn would be kind of crazy. He's up to 30 mil here already, so... The additional normal curse, I know, right? The fact that he has 2 additionals that are a great chance to become a super, and he's still got 2 additional normals, is kind of crazy. Yeah, the gods are just kind of... They're just kind of here on the team for now. Like, they'll probably be replaced by Piccolo or Gohan when their LR EZAs come out next week, but for now they're just another solid superheroes character option to be on the team. Because we do, at least as we get further into the event, we get that turn where they can transform and be super tanky again. But they don't link super well with the Gammas or anything, so they're getting the support from them as well, though. That's the other good thing about both Gammas, the fact that their support is just all allies. So regardless of what team you use them on, like, you're going to be getting the support. So yeah, I don't think Frieza tanks the super here, unfortunately. Gohan will still, because it's still his early turn. So yeah, we probably just have to put him in slot 1 again here. He's going to get sealed, but 1.62 for Gamma 2. Besides the AGL, EZA Trunks, Dokkan has been on a roll lately. I think so, yeah. I would agree. But yeah, I can't wait for LR Tech Piccolo's EZA. This team is just going to go crazy once those 2 EZAs come out. Like, the team is basically like the 2 new units and the 4 EZAs, and then the team's just going to be insanely good. Yeah, so up to 26.9. I mean, I kind of expected, because he's the damage dealer one, I kind of expected his damage to be a bit more. I mean, I guess it's reliant on him just doing multiple supers, and obviously the fact that he has 80% chance to crit now. So... because if he does another super, he will have done over 100 million attacks, that worth of attacks. And they're like all crits, so... because the support from... if you have the support from Gamma 1 as well, then he's getting like 100% crit chance. And he still has some damage reduction, so even with the fact that Kale and Caulifla crit on all their attacks, he still only took double-digit damage from their normals, which... you know, that's what we want. Like, we're not expecting Gamma 2 to be out here tanking super attacks or anything, but... I really wish we had killed them by now, though, because I think we're going to run out of our, like, scouter effect. Yeah, LR Vegeta and Trunks are a disappointment overall. Because they just weren't as good as they could/should have been, but they were still good. And obviously very good for Festival, if that's the thing that you care about, which obviously I don't particularly, but... okay, so... okay, we got the Scouter, so... Caulifla is super attacking in the middle. She does a Ki Blast super. So, if I do... can I do this? Could Gamma 1 slot 1 on this turn? Have Gamma 1 and 2 together here. Use his active skill, get the massive buff maybe. Do that. Because then, yeah, this should be a kind of a funky turn. So... yeah, he's at 1.5 million defense here. And we know they're not supering in slot 1, so he's got guard. And he has 20% damage reduction against normals. So he should be fine. And we know that they're not... Kale's not supering at the end. So these guys don't really need to transform either. Although... oh yeah, no, they can get a decent amount of ki here. Yo, Christopher, how's it going? 50 million for Gamma 1 on his active skill turn here. I guess, yeah, Kale does crit, so she did a little bit of damage, but... and then Gamma 2, yeah, now he's starting off at 46.8 as his first super. That's pretty good. That's the crit as well. And then 40, yeah, basically 50 million. Because that's the thing as well, both the New Year's, like, Gamma exchange units having active skills that can give buffs as well is kind of crazy for these guys. There's the third super as well, 53 million, jeez. Hey, shout out to Christopher for the Twitch Prime sub, let's go. 4 months as a sub over on Twitch. Sub to my favourite YouTube creator, I appreciate you. And then Caulifla supers and... oh, nullification. Because Because yeah, what turn is it now? Because if it's past turn 5, right? So yeah, Gamma 2 just automatically nullifies the super now, which is pretty cool. And then like Gamma 1 will automatically nullify a super from Kale if Kale survives, which I think she will, but although okay, we're on turn 7, so the gods do still have guard. But yeah, physical Gohan. Hopefully he gets an EZA that kind of takes the bad taste out of people's mouths for his original release, because mostly people just didn't like him because he wasn't actually Beast, but he could be awkward at times with the key and everything, so I would like to see him get a really good EZA. Right, so Gamma 1 now no longer has guard, but he has 1.8 million defense. He has 60% damage reduction. We don't have the Scouter anymore though, so that is the thing that is kind of risky. We could use Piccolo's active skill, which is a buff for all superheroes characters, which would then buff Gamma 1 as well. 40% attack and defense for 1 turn. So let's do that. And then we switch back to you. Do this. We'll see how well Gamma 1 tanks it, so I don't want to kill Kale with this active skill, because I think we potentially would have. So to do that and then do that. Alright. Yep, so double digit damage, even though Kale crits. 44 million. And remember, it's part of his built-in passive, not his like restricted thing or anything, that he just gets a guaranteed additional super. So there's another 47 million. Sadly, he missed the great chance to crit on the first one, which is a shame, but there we go. We get the hidden potential additional with a crit, which isn't enough, sadly, either. I was going to say, now would be the perfect time for Kale to have super attacked, though, because he gets the guaranteed counter, which would then just kill her. But yeah, now Gamma 2 on the active skill turn with the superheroes bar, 52 million on the additional. I mean, it's pretty crazy. And then of course Gogeta being a superhero character as well, despite not having the craziest amount of links active on this turn, we got a lot of orbs. He's at like 56 million. Yeah, they really need to beef up the active skill for physical Gohan. That is the one of the biggest things. But they did that before in the past with like the 6th anniversary LRs, where their active skills were never really that crazy. So on their EZA, they gave them an extra thing in their passive that was like, when activating the active skill, attack plus 300% or whatever it was. Maybe it wasn't that high, but that's what they should do for Gohan. Like when activating the active skill, attack plus 400% or something, so it hits like a truck. Which will be crazy, because on the full superhero team you can literally use it on turn 3. Like, it'll be super good. Alright, so Caulifla has a Ki Blast super, so if I put Gamma 2 in slot 1, even if she super attacks straight away, we shouldn't have any issue here. Because if she normals, we should be fine. Because we just either dodge or we have 40% damage reduction. I won't hit the nodes here just so we can see potentially more attacks rather than just one big Dokkan attack that kills her. Because we've got 38 million attack stat here. Yeah, so 38 into an additional 40.5. And then another one, sadly we only get a normal. Which, funnily enough, because she does have a damage threshold, so his additional normal with a crit didn't do enough damage to do damage to her. It's kind of crazy. But then, yeah, the exchange Gamma 1 will just finish her off here. Or not. Actually, what would be really funny is Beast might not finish her off. I mean, she's got barely any health, so I'm assuming he will. But because he hasn't been hit, yeah, he's got no... he's got no damage. He actually genuinely might die. Because it's multiple turns into the event, and it's not the active skill turn. He's had, like, no build-up whatsoever. He doesn't do any damage. That's actually hilarious. But yeah, he won't be on the team in a week's time anyway, but that's kind of funny. So there you go. That's the Gamma 1 and 2 EZA. I think they're both very, very good. Their designs work really well, like the synergy with the two new units, which I think is super good as well. Just overall really good, really smart design. So we will be trying out some more builds of the team. I will be trying them out in the tougher events as well. This was just an initial showcase to see what we're looking at, but they seem pretty good. And as I said in their breakdown like videos and stuff, once we go into the 11th anniversary meta, if we start to get these longer events that are going like, you know, even to be fair, they'd have to be that long, but even going past like 5 or 6 turns, depending on what type of super attack the boss has, these guys are going to be essentially invincible against like Gamma 1 against a Key Blast, Gamma 1 against an unarmed super boss, Gamma 2 against a Key Blast super boss. Like if the toughest boss in the 11th anniversary meta is doing like Key Blast supers on turn 7, then Gamma 2 will just take 0 damage from them and should have enough defense and like damage reduction and stuff after his attacks that he tanks normals for double digits or dodges them, and then yeah, just can't take damage from a super. So I think they're very, very good, very well designed. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section, and stay tuned. We will be trying them out on some other team builds and on some other events in the next couple of days. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. All right. So yeah, pretty good. Now, how many likes do we have on the stream? I'm very tempted to just throw a YOLO multi on the Gamma 2 banner, but we're still 12 likes away from 50. We have 57 people watching the stream. If everybody watching the stream right now that hasn't liked the stream likes the stream, we can easily get to 50. And then I'll throw a YOLO multi at the Gamma 2 banner. I need to record the short for the quiz, so I'll do that first, and then you guys can, we'll see if we get to the 50 likes. That's my sub count on Twitch. I could count that as an extra one, I guess. So technically, it says we have 40, I'll count it as 41, but... Right, so let's put on a different OST just to do this quickly. Right. Okay, so it's day 2 of the New Year 2026 Dokkan quiz, and we have the question for today. So today's question is, there are players worldwide whose power level exceeds 50 million as of the 16th of December 2025. So this is another one of those ones that is interesting, because I thought all the quiz questions would just be stuff you could look up in game, you know, like to do with characters' passives and things like that. So this involves a little bit more knowledge of the community and stuff like that, which I know a lot of people won't have access to necessarily, but that's why these videos are here. So interestingly, in terms of stuff that we know from the community, there are various websites where people can register their power level. Obviously, there's people that tweet about the game a lot and stuff like that. So as far as we know, in the current meta for Dokkan, at least this is as of the 16th of December, the highest power level on either version of the game is only 40 million. At the time of the 16th of December, I think the person on Global that has 40 million only had 39, and the person who's the highest on JP has 39. So this says there are players whose power level exceeds 50 million, but like I say, the highest that we know of so far in terms of power level is 40 million. So the answer will be false. So we'll go ahead and get our false ticket. Now, this one is kind of tough because there could be someone out there hiding that like never tweets and never like communicates with anyone or anything. that has a 50 million power level. But considering the highest we know of is 40, and how much, like how difficult it would be to have 10 million more than that, then it seems pretty straightforward to me that the answer is false. So there you go. Make sure you pick the right one, and we'll see you back tomorrow for question 3. All right. So I can to be fair, I can very quickly throw that into the editor and just get it posted because short. I don't know why it keeps saying like new stages added on quest mode. It's like no, there isn't. I feel like once you've done them, it probably shouldn't say the new stages added thing there anymore. But
All right, let's do this.
Let's do this link level run here quickly. We're at 44 likes on the stream, so still need 6 more here. Right, so let's put this in here. Okay, so yeah, I literally started the recording like straight away, so I don't even need to cut off the beginning. Tomorrow for question 3. Alright, well that worked out alright, didn't it? Right, so what did I call yesterday's one? Dokkan 2026 Quiz Day 2. Get the right answer for today. I quit playing Dokkan for the night. Bio Broly. Yeah, I'm hearing some scary things about both of the red zone stages. It's interesting. I mean, I'm not going to have time to do that because there's no way, especially if they're tough, that we can do them in 15 minutes. But I should be able to do the Super Battle Road stage because it's just normal Super Battle Road, not Extreme Super Battle Road, so it should be quite easy. Oh no, wait, it is the Extreme Super Battle Road. Why did I think it was normal Super Battle Road? Jiro 19 took a 2 million damage normal. Oh geez, even with item. Okay, well that's kind of crazy. It's ESBR, but it is Mastered Evolution, which, I mean, don't we just use, like, Blue Goku? So it's what? Fused Fighters or Future Saga? Gotenks, the gods, you. Actually, yeah, to be fair, I mean, the anniversary LRs are still good, but this might be a slightly trickier one than I expected. There's an Android mission, Red Zone Broly all over. Oh god. Especially for like I don't have Android 16, so that should be interesting. Check the stats on Dokkan Info. Bio Broly looks like a monster. Oh good. I need to change the short thumbnail so it shows the actual question bit. Right, looks like we're not doing the YOLO multi, which is probably good for my overall stone count, to be fair. But yeah, I can use the app to change my... the thumbnail. Oh, to be fair, it already defaulted the first one to the right thing. So that's good. And then I just want the day 2 one to be the thumbnail, the actual question for this one as well. Right, so that's up now. Bio Broly is a slot 3 killer. Oh god. Right, so we change that off of short so I don't forget. They're making these bosses countering good teams. Baby Battle of Fate, Bio Sludge Man countering the EZA Gammas with his super attack. I mean, does it... Well, it depends, though, because what type of super attack is he? Because... Let's have a look. It's an unarmed super, yeah, so Gamma 1 will just counter it. There's only one phase. Okay, interesting. He builds up with each attack received and he already does 7.8 million damage to start with. And does mega colossal damage and stuns. Okay. Well, that seems crazy. Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, it's a decent enough starting rotation, I think. Okay, so we got a pretty decent starting rotation here. I mean, obviously, a lot of this is just going to be relying on Blue Goku to dodge all the time. But, yeah, I think we should be alright. Frieza, obviously, not going to be doing a lot of damage because he's not going to be getting hit very much before he attacks for most of this run. However, he will... I mean, he should be okay. And then, of course, Frieza lowers attack. So that's helpful in this event, even if he's not doing a ton of damage. But yeah, I mean, the last ESBR, they really pulled out all the stops for... Was it Fused Fire? Because they knew, like, how crazy that team would be. Like... Gamma 1 didn't counter. Oof, yeah, that is unfortunate. Because that's a great chance as well. Oh, we've got the ominous OST on now. That doesn't bode well for us here. We'll put something else on. We'll actually see how much damage. Goku doing the attack line with his additional was good as well. But yeah, okay. So this one doesn't seem as bad because time limit. That's it. This one doesn't seem as bad because we already killed 18, which, considering like Blue Goku's not exactly the craziest hitting character on the first turn. It is kind of funny when you think just how crazy that last one was, and now we've got this one, which doesn't seem anywhere near as difficult so far. I mean, between Goku and Gotenks, we should take out 16 here, I think. But yeah, it's kind of funny, like the whiplash of going from the previous ESBR stage to this one. Because yeah, 17's been attack lowered a whole bunch now, so... Goku just dodge. Yep, there we go. Yeah, running the double blue Goku for this, as long as he will consistently dodge, then we should just be fine. Okay. 13 now. I mean, Goku's got good defense on the first turn as well. I mean, actually, he's not even being attacked here, is he? No. And then Gotenks is at 26. Because, yeah, Mastered Evolution, I suppose, overall as a category, it's probably not that good or, like, ranked as that powerful. But, I mean, we do obviously have quite a few characters on here that are really good. So, they just kind of hard carry the whole team, I guess. Because, I mean, we just win here. Like, the gods will just kill, as the gods, Blue Goku will just kill 17 here. But yeah, it's one of those things, if you're missing a couple of these, like, the better top tier characters, then overall the category's not the best. But I think it works well enough. So who have we got now? Is this going to be... Yeah. Oh, I was going to say, I thought it was going to be all Metal Cooler clones. It's Metal Cooler and a bunch of the Cyclopean guards. Interesting. Okay, so... Obviously, Blue Goku giving everybody a big amount of extra defense is super helpful as well. But... Oof, can't get a lot of ki for Goku here. It's unfortunate. Attack lower, cooler. Yeah, it's not an ideal rotation here. But the thing is, with 5 enemies, they usually have less HP as well. So judging by how much HP the androids had, Goku might even just kill this guy. Oh, he didn't additional. Bruh. Great. Oh. Wow. So Blue Goku did dodge the super from that guy and took double-digit damage. Okay. Well, I guess we can see they put all of the difficulty into the previous ESBR stage, I guess. Because double-digit. He's still that Encyclopean guard just hanging in there. Ooh, 135k. Ooh. Scary damage there. So if we get Goku to finish off this guy, then his additional will attack lower cooler if he additionals. There's an AGL one, so we can get the gods to just take them out. And then who's attacking at the end? The int one will be gone. Let's try and get the tech one with Gotenks. Because Cooler is already attack lowered. Chances are he wouldn't have done much damage to Goku. I mean, Cooler seems to hit a bit harder. He supered Golden Frieza for like 130k. But yeah, Goku takes that guy out, then does an additional, so he attack lowers Cooler again. That's the thing, if we hit Cooler with enough attack lowering, like, he's not going to be able to do much anyway. And to be fair, you can see how little HP he has, that when the normal attack additional still does like a decent chunk of his HP bar. In fact, the gods might do enough additionals, to be fair, to kill the Cyclopean guard and then also attack Cooler, but it depends how many additionals they do. And obviously if they get crits, that helps out quite a bit as well. 10 mil. Is that him dead? Oh, he survived with the tiniest sliver of health. But they still get another additional, so... That's that guy gone. I'm gonna get an additional normal. So a little bit of extra damage to Cooler. I think judging by that amount of damage in one turn, Gotenks probably doesn't kill. Well, he gets guaranteed crits and a guaranteed additional. So actually, because we got 24 key with him, didn't we? So if he doesn't kill here, he could get the hidden potential additional. Oh, it was only a normal. But that was enough. So Key Blast super. So Gotenks potentially just kills him by... Oh, I was going to say, he could kill him with the counter. He dodged. And then still counters. And kills him. Let's go. Gotenks. What a legend. Not a lot of key for Goku on this turn, but not that it particularly matters much, I suppose, with this guy being the final standing Cyclopean guard. About to get absolutely wrecked here. Yeah, lost all your attack. Damn. So the new fights sound pretty hard then, which is going to be interesting. Especially trying to do the androids mission with no Android 16. That's going to be fun. All Out Super Saiyan 3. Okay, so the last fight is, I'm assuming, going to be Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, since Gamma 1 is standing over there. Which means they should be a little bit tougher, because there's only two of them. But... Oh, and they're like the free-to-play typings. That's interesting. Okay, so, I mean... I guess we just go for you with the type advantage here. Then you guys can go for you. Wow, there's no key for Frieza, so he's basically not going to do anything here of any use whatsoever. It'd be awkward if he takes a super, I guess. But Goku just casually dodging the super. I'm fine with him not dodging if he's taking double-digit damage, so that's fine. Oh, wow, yeah, that one super from Goku is like a third of Gamma 1's HP, so yeah, this shouldn't be too bad here. The gods obviously have the 77% damage reduction on the first turn, so even if they get supered by Gamma 2, they shouldn't take any damage here. If only there were more attempts given for power level, give me 10 attempts if I'm at 10 million or higher. Yeah, like if they're going to be this, I mean, we've already talked over the years since the 7th anniversary of the Red Zone became a thing, how annoying limited attempt events are. Like, if they're going to start making events this hard, and you can't choose your starting rotations, then, like, more attempts is definitely... I was hoping when they increased the ranking, and they did the little update thing so that extra things gave you power level, I was kind of hoping they would add some more power level bonuses. And things like extra attempts would be cool. Because, I mean, in an ideal world, they just get rid of attempts, like, limit attempts completely, but... Otherwise, yeah, just give us more. So you can get rid of you, potentially. I mean, to be fair, if everybody teams up, we probably just can kill Gamma 1 this turn, and then that lines us up pretty nicely for just finishing it off here. Because I think they have... I think their things count as Key Blast Supers with their pistol shots, so... Because they are like a giant energy ball rather than it just being like a gun. So Gotenks could potentially even just counter the super in the last slot as well. But yeah, this fight definitely pales in comparison to the previous one. Like, we fairly effortlessly done this on the first try with no items. Even, like, you know, times when Goku didn't dodge a super and just took double-digit damage. Like, definitely a lot easier. But you know what this means? This is the final one of this set, stage 80, which means when the next ESBR stage comes out, that means the reward shop will be updated, which means we'll have the ability to get the extra stamina boost items again. So definitely looking forward to that. With the rank update thing having recently just happened, tons of extra maximum stamina now. Okay, Gotank's not quite able to finish him off here, but that's fine. Alright, this should be GG. Should be all she wrote here for Gamma 1. I think I got them the wrong way around. For some reason I thought the tech one was Gamma 2, but I can see the red cape in the thing. But yeah, Goku finished him off. So yeah, that stage was very, very easy in comparison to like Time Limit as well. Kind of funny how much less these guys were hitting for, how much less HP they had. So pretty straightforward. I guess it's because Mastered Evolution, like I say, on its own isn't the best category. Like if you don't have the blue Goku, it'd be considerably more difficult. But I mean, the gods are really good here. Gotenks is really good here. The 10-year fusions are good here. So you should be able to make a decent enough team. But yeah, clear stage 80, gets our usual rewards. And of course we get the final medals for this as well. So that should be that leveled up. And then we get the clear 70. Well, those are the last ones for clearing all of them. Another 7 stones. Let's go. So that's now androids or earthlings permanent 20% buff in battle. So that'll obviously be useful for that new androids mission as well. All right, well, there you go. So that's the stage 80 of ESBR completed. Like I say, this is the part up here, right? The shop for ESBR that will be updated when the new stages come out. I literally save all of mine just to make sure I have enough for when the new ones come out, because I don't need Kai's or Zenny, to be fair. And then I haven't used this one from getting the last normal SBR done as well, but there we go. So let me know what team build you guys used, Mastered Evolution, ESBR, whether you used items or not, it doesn't matter. Let me know your team build down below in the comment section. But yeah, nice and straightforward, and now we just wait for the next one. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Okay, so I do need to record an intro for that, but I'll just have to do that separately. Because I think I wasn't sure how hard it was going to be, so I didn't want to. I didn't want to record an intro, jump in, and then die, and do that like multiple times. So that's what I normally do for like the ESBR stages. I just start off the event, start recording, and then if we get the winning run, then I just record like an intro afterwards. That's like, hey, jumping into the stage here. This run was done on the stream earlier, like that kind of thing. So yeah, that should be it. I'll be wrapping up the stream here. I will be trying out the red zone stage. I need to get those ones that we recorded already, like the Gamma's EZA and stuff. I need to get those videos rendered and get those uploaded. But yeah, I will be trying out the red zone. We also have, there's no late stream tonight, but I will be putting up another short horror game video on the second channel. So do make sure you guys check that out. I, of course, forgot to put the link in the chat, but make sure you check out the second channel if you have not already. It's where I do all my non-Dokkan stuff. And we will be able to do that over there. Only 3 more. I hadn't actually even been looking, because I can't see, like I say, I can't see the likes on my like current thing. So, and mine does say 50, so go on then. We'll do one. I'm not going to do a whole rotation, but I mean, it literally only took me 50 stones to get Gohan and Gamma 1, so Trunks, Vegeta, and Android 17. Okay. Well, we're getting a Vegito fusion, so we're getting a featured unit. Could you imagine? Ah, it's in Fat Boo. And SSR STR Piccolo. Okay. Wow, okay, how many Piccolos? I'm just going to do it for the summon points. Whatever. We get a free one. Type will do. To be fair, like I said, I got to 1,000 stones much quicker than I had expected. So, yeah, Bringer punching the air after seeing Fat Boo. Bringer just unable to pull in Fat Boo for some reason. Of course, we get the Just Chaozu flying in. Hey, the Tech Krillin and Gohan, one of the worst banner units that's come out in the game. Let's go. Whis was there just to be a tease. But yeah, I mean, at least the summon points are useful. Beerus and Whis coming in separate multis, okay. To be fair, this helps refresh before the anniversary as well, because if my last multi literally before the anniversary was... Wait, we've got the Super Saiyan 4 Goku animation. I can't remember the last time I saw that. That's not like a special one, is it? Oh, physical Gohan, okay. I guess that just means featured. There we go. We'll take that. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. I appreciate you guys coming out. I'll have the videos going up later. I might get a chance to try out the red zone stages. Or I should get a chance to try them at least. Whether I'm able to actually properly beat them today or not is one thing. But yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you all coming out. Like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.